You know what, yeah? You all are an absolute disgrace. You are an absolute disgrace. And who am I talking to? Who else will I be talking to? You are an absolute disgrace. Let me start with this, yeah? After the game yesterday, when I made my post-match reaction, I spoke about the negative points in the game, yeah, the missed chances, the absentees, and stuff like that. All the negative points, I spoke about them, yeah. But you see, when people just try to look for excuse for to back up, a poor performance, you look for an excuse to cover your shame. You look for an excuse to liberate yourself, from being bantered. Try from being bantered, trying everything. You're trying everything to just find a reason, find someone to put the blame on when the team obviously lost the game. What's this hate on Martin Odegaard? What is this hate on Martin Odegaard by Arsenal fans? In the first place, you Arsenal fans in the stadium yesterday are a disgrace. You are an absolute disgrace. Look at the way that stadium was yesterday, yeah? PSG fans rocked up into the Emirates Stadium, made it their home. You sat there 3 minutes into the game, considered the goal, and the stadium went flat down till 90 minutes. Down to the fucking 90 minutes. Only for you guys to come out of the stadium and start blabbing rubbish. You are an absolute disgrace. And that's the fans are just there. Everyone just trying to find excuse. Odegaard. You guys have started the same thing again. The same thing you have done to your captains time after time after time. You have started that again. Is it because he's carrying that captain armband? Tell me, apart from Thomas Partey, Jurgen Timber, and Gabriel Magalhaes, which Arsenal player has lived up to expectations this season? Forget about the new guys that came into the team this season, yeah? Forget about them. In the last couple of seasons, yeah, with the performances that we've been having, name that player that matched up, his performance of the current season, of the current past seasons. Name that player. You are sitting down there right now, wherever you are, and you're watching me right now, and you know very well that apart from these three players, every other player is a shit. And Jurgen Timber was out. Remember, he was out for a complete 1 year. So I could literally say that apart from Thomas Partey, and exactly, Thomas Partey was out for almost half of the season or so, if not more. We are talking about Gabriel Magalhaes alone, the guy who really brought up his form of the entire season from the previous season into this season and performed. The guy who's not even in the team currently. The three best players the Arsenal have currently, two of them didn't play the game. Two of them are absent from the game. Only Jurgen Timber was there. And then you come up and then you just narrow all the blame of your own failure. You contributed to this failure. I see people, I watch people, in fact, people that I even think like they know the game and all of that. Turkish London, yeah. I am absolutely disgraced that you are calling for Martin Odegaard to be stripped of his armband. You are a disgrace. That is nonsense. You were in the stadium. What did you do? What the hell did you do? The 4th minute, the Emirates Stadium went flat down to the 90th minute. You needed to be... players had to literally force you to get up and support them. At home, 1-0 down. What a low... That is the lowest mentality, yeah, a team can have. Not even Borussia Dortmund were down 4-0 to Barcelona. You needed to go to that stadium and look at what's happening there. Did you see the way Borussia Dortmund supported their team? They won that game 3-1. They were 4-0 down in the Champions League quarterfinal against Barcelona. They won that game 3-1, and nearly they should have qualified. Aston Villa 3-1 down. Did you see the atmosphere at Villa Park that day? They won that game. Scored good 3 goals. Is it 3 or 4 goals? I can't remember. They won that game. And then the so-called Premier League contenders, Champions League, wishfuls. 1-0 down, and you became crap. All because you felt like, you're going to be bantered by oppositions and stuff like that, and the stadium died. Only for you to come down and you pinpoint Odegaard. What's this Odegaard hate all through the season? Yes, Odegaard is poor. I've said that. Odegaard has not performed up to standard. I've said that. I've criticized him. Yeah. And I said, I know he's not shooting as he should be shooting. He's not taking the shots when he needs to be. He's not. But Odegaard is, if you rate him, he's not having a very poor season. He's having an average season. He is having you will agree with me, Odegaard is having an average season. He's always possessive of the ball. He always requests for the ball. He collects the ball and tries. Odegaard never gives the ball away. It's not like someone you pass the ball to. Odegaard is not someone when you pass the ball to him, he kind of lose the ball and then you have to be, start defending your opponent. No, this guy holds onto his ball, makes his passes. The only thing that's missing out is that final decision, getting a space, creating a space, and shooting himself. Instead of just playing the ball around and stuff like that, taking this game by the scruff of the neck, and winning it for the team as a captain. I've criticized him. Who has not performed badly this season? From the attack down, you can count from everybody, all the players, currently absent from the squad through injuries. You can start with them. Havertz was having a stinker. When Havertz was yet injured, I was already calling for him to be benched. Trossard, he wastes so much time on the ball. Stinker. Just only a couple of games ago, Trossard, he came up and started putting up some goals. Other than that, he's been crap all season. This man scored a goal against Aston Villa and he refused to celebrate. Or because he felt like he should be playing. Injuries came. Martinelli went to injury. This man got all the time and he did absolute nothing. Gets the ball and wastes 1 hour on the ball. Talk about Bukayo Saka. He's been out injured 4 months. Yeah, understandable. But you lot know he's been brilliant. I'm not the guy who's ever going to this Bukayo Saka for all he's done, because he's been really brilliant, But the thing is, he's not matched his level as well. Even though he's brilliant, he's not matched his level. Go to the midfield, Declan Rice. Every game last season, Declan Rice gave at least an 8 out of 10. This man's dropped to 6 out of 10 this season. A constant 6 out of 10. Who again? Mikel Merino. Up until when he was converted to a striker, everyone was already on him. They were on his game. Everyone was on his matter already. If he was a good signing or not. Who? William Saliba? Why are you telling me? Are you dumb? I don't get this hate on Martin Odegaard. You did that to Granit Xhaka, and Granit Xhaka was forced. He had to stay a season extra to prove to you people who he was. He proved himself to you and left you and went to win the Bundesliga. That season, I've said it a million times on this channel, I said the season Granit Xhaka left. If he had stayed that one season, we would have taken that league that season. We would have won that league if Granit stayed. But he only stayed, proved the point to you, and left. I was the only Arsenal fan who stood by Granit Xhaka when you guys insulted the hell out of him. And I really, really respect what he did. He never responded to you. You guys were wanting him to come out and apologize. What? Apologize what? He was playing in a crap team. The team was failing, and you channeled every energy to him. Koscielny, you did the same thing too. In fact, do I need to go on and on? Do I need to fucking go on and on? The mentality is poor. This is not a mentality of a winner. Mohamed Salah had a stinker. Was it 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago? Had a stinker for Liverpool. Liverpool were poor. I never saw one time when the fans came against him in the media because of what he has done for the team. What he's shown you guys, this is what I can do. Every players have an off. Every players have, their off period. Every team do as well. PSG, as a matter of fact, in the first half of this season, were crap. And what they're doing, come on, you cannot take it away, to be honest, between you and I. We are all Arsenal fans. We know very well PSG are better than us currently. They swept away Manchester City 3-0 comfortably. In fact, lucky they were Man City were lucky it was 3-0. Destroyed Liverpool home and away. Destroyed Aston Villa. And you think Arsenal is going to perform a magic? With Gabriel out injured, Partey not playing, no striker, no substitute, no attacking substitute on the bench. Only Ethan 1 year, 17, 18-year-old kid on the bench. And then you come out and you load all the blame and put on the player. You guys are a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. Look here, I was listening to many of the post-game, reactions, and it's a mess what you guys are doing. You see here, AFTV, you guys are crap. You guys are just trying to dodge all the banters here and put it on the player. And Martin Odegaard, I am very, very sorry. I've defended you all season, yeah. I know you're poor this season, but the critic that you're getting, it's not what the level of performance that you're putting. You're having an average season, quite okay. But the criticism you've been given over the course of season is not worth it. On behalf of the shameless Arsenal fans, Martin Odegaard, I say a very big apology. I'm out of here.